Breaking news. Please stand by for another C2C World News Now current event. Hello, today is Friday, and this is the 9th day of September 2016.
Islamic State's brainwashing machine has been in full swing in Sirte, turning people into unscrupulous suicide bombers and targeting civilian infrastructure such as hospitals with armored car bombs. The following story was found on RT News.
Can you see it at all in there? A booby trap, left behind by retreating Islamic State fighters. Anyone naive enough to have lifted the blanket off this mannequin would have detonated the explosive device hidden beneath it. The burning remains of one of Islamic State's infamous armored car bombs, locally referred to as dogmas by Libyan government troops. A suicide bomber tried to drive this one at full speed into our position. For this fighter here, the car bomb would have most likely hit us. Just before we run for cover, you can see him moving to grab the rocket. As you can see from this footage, the destructive power of these mobile bombs, when detonated, is devastating. The extremist group also frequently uses them to target civilian infrastructure. We went to the remains of a hospital that had been hit in one such attack. And this is the crater left by the explosion.
When this explosion happened, it was an ambulance car exploded.
It was an ambulance?
Yeah, it was an ambulance car. We have a famous doctor here in Misrata. He saw the ambulance car coming, so he ran to it. Yeah, he ran to it. So he thought that there is an injury inside the ambulance car, so it went off.
To build up its sprawling disposable army of suicide bombers, Islamic State resorts to drastic levels of extremist indoctrination. The effect of this enforced martyrdom complex can be seen in the messages the families of ISIS fighters left scrawled on the walls of their former homes.
Omar, it's mother of Omar,
Yeah.
the Tunisian. We were sleeping here in peace. And ha ha ha, it's like a laugh or something like that.
So they're sort of welcoming death?
Yeah. If you see these things written by women and children and kids,
Yeah.
so what do you expect from the fighters?
Now that Islamic State have been beaten back to the most densely built-up district of Sirte, Libyan brigades are increasingly having to fight brutal, house-to-house battles to flush out IS fighters. On every front, the enemy is often just a matter of meters away.
So the guys who have told us that this area that we're seeing now, around this white satellite dish, this is where Islamic State are. They've been seeing movement around here throughout the day. So that's how close the front line is. Just
And fighting can break out at any time. From Sirte, William Whiteman, RT.
While Libyan forces have almost cleared Sirte of IS militants with the help of heavy U.S. airstrikes, which have been targeting jihadist positions within and around Sirte since early August, intense fighting still continues in some neighborhoods. This has been a C2C World News report on an exclusive story by RT News.
This has been a C2C World News Now current event. Stay safe, everyone.